Mic'd up, Francesa on the Fan, Yes Network here at Yankee Stadium. Joe Girardi a little later, a lot to do here, and as we promised, we're a little early, but he has finished his tour at Yankee Stadium, so we welcome in the new net owner, Mikhail Prokhorov. Mikhail, Mike Francesa, Yes Network,
nice to
see Yankee Stadium, welcome, nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
I know you didn't have the outcome last night that you wanted. How was the lottery experience?
It was real fun. I was fired up, and what is more important, I was glad to see Larry Bird. When I was a teenager, I used to love watching him back to Russia, and it was my first experience with the NBA game.
Was he your favorite player, Larry Bird?
Yes, he was my favorite player, along with Michael Jordan.
With Michael Jordan. Have you met Michael Jordan yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Were you a very good basketball player on your own?
I was not bad, but not so great as a free agents coming in between this season.
Growing up in Russia as a youngster, is there a basketball team? Did you root for the Olympic basketball team? Did you root for a certain basketball team? What team do you root for as you're growing up in Russia?
Like in the Soviet Union,
yeah.
And now in Russia, unfortunately, basketball is not very popular compared with soccer and ice hockey. But I used to play in the school and in the university for the amateur basketball league.
When the Olympics came around, was that a very big deal? When you had the Russian Olympic team, was that a big deal in the country, or not so much a big deal?
Olympics is completely different. It was a part of the Soviet ideology to win on the Olympics. That's why we were really enthusiastic and we were thrilled to win any Olympic. It was a really very fascinating during the time.
You've obviously had a tremendous amount of financial success. What has interested you to get involved buying an American sports team? What's the reason you want to get involved in American sports?
In Russia, I was the owner of the best basketball club in Europe. But it's not business there. It's charity. And I sold a company. It's a great metallurgical company 2 years ago, and it was a property of this basketball club, was the property of this company. And I missed a lot without basketball, and my dream was to be among the members of a basketball family. And I am really ecstatic over the fact I am the owner of the new team. By the way, I have a question to you.
Yes.
Where's the Mad Dog?
Where is the Mad Dog?
Yeah.
The Mad Dog is working on a different network now. Whoever put you up to that question, we'll get to him later. But honestly, we worked together for 20 years, Mike and the Mad Dog, and we went our separate ways. He now works on satellite radio.
Mm-hmm.
So we have gone our ways. He's gone into obscurity, and I'm still here. So no, honestly, he's doing very well. And we were together for many years, and then we were a very successful team, and now we're not together anymore. So we have gone our separate ways.
I have the same story.
Yeah, you do.
I have a great partnership with my partner for more than 60 years, and we split our business several years ago, but it was much less interesting to fight for Nikit company again.
Do you see him anymore? Are you still friendly?
From time to time.
Yeah, that same thing. Time to time. I've seen him I went to his 50th birthday party. That's the last time I saw him. So I have seen him. But yeah, Mike and the Mad Dog was very well known for a long time, for 20 years. That's good. That was pretty good. I like that. Now, I have a couple for you. Why the Nets? When you did your research, were there other teams? Were there any other teams you were interested in first? Or why the Nets, and what attracted you to the Nets?
I live in Moscow. It's a big, great city. And I want to have a team in the greater metropolitan New York. First, I made my first attempt to buy Knicks. It was
buy the Knicks?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Maybe 1 year and a half ago, I have a friend. He's an investment banker.
Right.
I asked him just, is there any opportunity?
Right.
But we faced the problem that it's business, it's network, and Madison Square Garden Arena, and Knicks and ice hockey team is a content for this business.
Right.
And you can't split it.
No, and he doesn't want to sell.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
that's
And he happens to have a good amount of money, so he's a pretty successful owner.
Yeah.
Right.
Half a year later,
Right.
My friend made me a call,
Right.
saying about the opportunity about the Nets, that this is an opportunity to buy this team, and in a few years to move it in Brooklyn. And now we pull it off.